Yo, YouTube, what's up with your boy, Sports and Fitness Rants? I'm back, guys. Click that like button. Subscribe to my channel. What's up, y'all? Welcome back and welcome to another edition. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, man. We are back with LeBron James fans say weird things, part 29. Part 29. My goodness, like I said, I can't believe that the next episode is going to be 30, the 30th edition. I might have to do some special for the 30th edition of LeBron James fans say weird things. Maybe I'll go live like I did for the 20th edition. I think I went live for the 20th edition. I can't remember. But maybe I'll do a live for the 30th edition of LeBron James fans say weird things. But nonetheless, guys, you guys know the deal, man. When we do this segment here, man, we have a great time. We laugh at the LeBron James. Remember, we're laughing at them, not with these fools. And we're educating them. And we're setting the record straight. And like I said, it don't matter if I only reach one of these LeBron James fans. We must continue to set the record straight in these fools and not allow them to, like I said, run their mouths in the comment section and be all emotional. And like I said, we're going to have some fun like we always do. And some of these comments are redundant. They're running out of things to say, the LeBron James fans. And what I've noticed, I'm getting a lot of the similar comments now. A lot of similar comments. And you'll see what I'm talking about as we go through this, guys. But yes, LeBron James fans say weird things. Part 29. Thank you guys for tuning in again. You guys know we have a blast. This is one of my favorite segments to do. I know you guys enjoy it. And you guys see the comments in the comment section too. And I want to thank you guys, man. Everyone across the world, everyone across the states has been supporting my channel, guys. I am truly humbled by all support. Like I said, the true basketball fans are standing up. That's what we're doing here. We're standing up to these lines and narratives and just the emotional weird things that people say that they think is factual, they think are correct. So thank you all you guys for rolling with me. Real recognize real. Remember that, guys. And it's really important that we do these things, man. And you guys know what to do. Turn the volume all the way up. Hit that play button. Remember, these videos are for educational purposes, right? That's what they're for. And let's roll. So, yes, guys, man, excuse me. LeBron James fans say weird things. Part 29, guys. That's right, 29 edition of this. And I want to thank you guys again for rolling with me through all these editions of the LeBron James fans say weird things. And like I said, I have a great time doing this. And, man, I tell you, the LeBron James fans, once again, I want to let you guys know something before I start this. If you guys are in my comment section and you're commenting on other people's comments, you're policing my comment section, I'm going to remove you from my channel. No one has time for this stuff, man. You guys are just weird, man. Stop commenting on my subscribers' comments, all right? If you're looking for a friend, you're not going to find one here. Get out of here, man. All right? If you want to leave a comment, then leave the comment and direct it towards me. Don't be out here policing other people's comments. A lot of people are not here for that. I am here for that. So please, if you keep doing that, I'm going to remove you, right? Understand that, number one. Also, number two, if you're going to leave multiple comments on one video minutes after each other, I'm going to remove you. Because once again, I don't have time for this stuff. You guys leave 3, 4, I get 3, 4, 5 notifications, all these comments. It's ridiculous. From one person on a video that was 20 minutes long, I posted it 5 minutes ago, and you have 4 comments already. How the hell did you watch the video? It's impossible for you to watch a 20-minute video. It was posted 4 minutes ago, but you have time for 3, 4 comments. There's no way you watched the video. There's a LeBron James fans, guys. Remember, I've told you guys from the start, I've never been to a LeBron James fan channel, never once, and left a comment. Never once. I've never watched a LeBron James fan video. I ignore these things. Once again, there is no educational value in a LeBron James channel. You're not getting educated. You're not. When the LeBron James fans say things to me like, oh, you have to talk about LeBron James. And that's what you'll notice in these comments. Is all you hear. You have to talk about LeBron James, talk about LeBron James, talk about LeBron James, talk about Michael Jordan. Once again, I've mentioned more players' names on this channel than many, many other channels, guys. I've done videos on guys that you've never even heard of. You've never even heard of or remember. I've done videos on these guys that no one talks about. And I cover a wide range of players. So if I do a LeBron James video, I'll probably mention 20, 30 other guys in the video. Historical perspective and context is what I do here from the 80s and the 90s. So once again, guys, those are the facts. And without further ado, I know I've been rambling here. Let's start this show, guys. And like I said, you're going to notice the same comments over and over again. Here we go. Now, this one guy left multiple comments on one video, but I just wrote this one comment down. You love some LeBron James, LOL. He pay all y'all bills. You see this guy? This is what is the theme now. They have nothing to dispute in my video. No, nothing disputing in the video. And like I said, this guy left multiple comments on one video, minutes within each other, after I've just posted a video. That's what I said. I know you did not watch the video. You're just crying and complaining because I'm exposing LeBron James and we're setting the record straight. This is why you can't dispute it. You didn't dispute anything. You're over here crying. Paying my bills. Trust me, guys, I do not make any money on YouTube, man. It's very negligible, any money that I make. And once again, I've told you guys, the only reason I monetize my channel is because what I've noticed is before I was monetized, YouTube was still putting commercials, right, ads on my videos. So, once again, if YouTube is going to do that and make money off of my videos, my hard-earned work, the things that I do without me getting any compensation, I'll be damned. So, once again, I'm going to get some compensation off of these ads if YouTube is going to do it regardless. Those are the facts. I don't solicit for money on this channel. It's not about paying my bills. It's about setting the record straight, and you guys are upset about that. You guys can never come at me with facts. You guys come at me with emotional statements, weird things, man. So you expose yourself when you say that LeBron James paying my bills. You're not disputing anything. Love some. I have over 1,000 fitness videos. You have no energy to watch the fitness videos I do, right? Because you don't want to do anything. You don't want to go outside and get some sun, get some exercise, live an active lifestyle. You want to sit behind your keyboard, behind your computer screen, and cry and moan and talk tough like a straight coward, like LeBron James. Remember, the people that support LeBron James are just like LeBron James. They're soft, they're feminine, and they're cowards. They're not real men. They're not grown-ups. They're all children or their mentality of a child. Those are the facts, guys, because they stand for nothing. Let's go to the next comments. I saw a couple comments like this also. Why do you slander Gilbert so much, Gilbert Arenas, but at the same time ask to come on his show and chop it up with him? Now, I saw a couple of different LeBron James fans going back and forth, patting each other on the back. You ever know something? That's what they do. A LeBron James fan will leave a comment about something, and all the other LeBron James fans like the comment, and then they'll comment on that. I'm telling you, these guys are weird, man. All they do is jump on each other's bandwagon and hold each other's hand in these comment sections. It's hilarious to me because they'll be like, yeah, man, that's right, you spin facts, and the dude ain't saying nothing. It's weird. But anyway, I saw people saying, yo, man, you be talking about Gilbert Arenas, but then you say you want to come on his show. Yo, you sound like an idiot, blah, 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 blah. I can't respect that. What are you talking about? And this person says, why do you slander Gilbert? Once again, let's get something straight here. I don't slander anybody on this channel. People don't know what the word slander means. They really don't know what the word slander is. They just use the word slander because they're probably listening to guys like Nick Wright and the Shannon Sharps and the Gilbert Arenas. They don't know what the word slander means. I've never slandered Gilbert Arenas on this channel. Because once again, I've told the 100% facts about Gilbert Arenas, his career, everything that he's done, the things that he says. I've educated him for free. I've told him that. And I've exposed this clown. And I've given him the facts. I've never slandered Gilbert Arenas. This is why you can't say what I've slandered. You can't name a damn thing that I've said that was slander about Gilbert Arenas. Meanwhile, Gilbert Arenas is literally slandering an entire era of basketball players, 80s and the 90s, with lies. That's called slander. When you're lying and making up stories about somebody. That's not true. That's called slander, guys. When I say about Gilbert Arenas, when I talk about LeBron James on his channel, those are the facts. That's why you guys can't dispute it. You just come in with these weird statements. Why do I slander him and then ask to come and chop it up? And I said to this person, why do you think, you fool? So I can expose him. Why do you think I asked him to go on Gil's Arena? Remember, he came to our show uninvited, and we allowed him on. We allowed him on the show. So once again, he came to our show uninvited, we allowed him on, and then we exposed him, right? I roasted that fool. I educated him, right? So once again, I challenged him that day to a LeBron James versus Larry Bird debate. That's what I said, because I've heard him say in the past that Larry Bird's not close to LeBron James. So I said, I'm calling you out. Have me on your show. I called him out right there. Have me on your show, Gil's Arena. Like I said, you have to pay me. I'm not asking for money to go on the show. Just have me on the show so I can use that platform, the viewers, to expose you and educate his viewers. Let them know the truth because they're not hearing the facts. That's why I asked to go on Gil's Arena, you fools. If you don't get that, you're part of the problem. Once again, Gilbert Arenas has never said anything factual. This man flip-flops all over the place, and I've never slandered him. Chop it up with him. Yeah, exactly. So I could roast him and expose everything that he said right to his face. I would love to debate LeBron James versus LeBron James versus Larry Bird. He still won't have me on. And you know why he won't have me on? Like I said, I don't need money. Nothing. Just have me on there. I'll call up. A video call. Let's do it. He won't do it because he knows the facts. And you fools don't get it. Let's go to the next one. Y'all don't know basketball. I love when they say that. Y'all don't know basketball. Only thing Dr. J could do better than KD is dunk. He literally said, y'all don't know basketball, and then followed it up with the most asinine statement that I've ever heard. ... I had to abbreviate some of this stuff, guys, because it was just too long. If he was, then they would talk about him as a top small forward. It's only LeBron, Bird, and KD. That's what this fool said. Once again, this is one of the stupidest statements of all time. Once again, they say weird and stupid things, these people. So let's back up here. Y'all don't know basketball. So once again, you get a lot of LeBron James fans, they start off their statements sometimes by saying these things, right? They'll say, y'all don't know basketball, y'all don't know this, y'all don't know that. They like to say that, y'all don't know nothing. And then they follow it up with this. Only thing Dr. J could do better than KD is dunk. So you literally expose yourself as not knowing basketball. And this is what I'm talking about, guys, when I say that these guys, they don't know historical perspective or context. And they don't want to be honest. And like I said, they don't respect the history of the game. Dr. J, from the LeBron James fans, the people, like I said, who don't know the history of the game, Gilbert Arenas, a J.J. Redick, a Shannon Sharp, a Colin Cowherd, a Nick Wright, these guys that are on TV, the LeBron James fans, the fan channels, the pages, and these fools with their podcasts, they don't know Dr. J. They don't. And I can tell they don't know Dr. J, when you hear them talk and when you read a statement like this. The only thing Dr. J could do better than KD was dunk the ball. Once again, that shows me that all you do is probably watch highlights of Dr. J, or you've looked at photos of Dr. J dunking. But you never watched him play the game. You didn't do any research. You did no homework on Dr. J. And I've done videos on this. Dr. J versus Kevin Durant, or a Dr. J in the small forwards all-time rankings. And Kevin Durant's not, like, when you think about Kevin Durant and he says that the only thing that Dr. J could do better was dunking, you expose yourself. Let's think about this now. Dr. J was a much greater athlete than Kevin Durant. He could run faster. He was quicker. He could jump higher. He had bigger hands than Kevin Durant. He was a greater athlete than Kevin Durant. So once again, I don't know where these guys are getting their info from or what they're looking at. Dr. J's a much superior athlete than a Kevin Durant, man, with his skinny, frail, soft body. Not impressed. Dr. J was all muscle, man. Look at that dude's body. All muscle. He was a grown man, and he played with a lot of toughness and a lot of grit. That's not Kevin Durant, man. Kevin Durant's soft, man. He's mentally weak, and he's physically weak. Those are the facts. So Dr. J has Kevin Durant beating athleticism hands down right there, easily across the board. Not even close. Rebounding the basketball easily is Dr. J, so easily a greater rebounder than Kevin. It's not even close, guys. Once again, Kevin Durant's a poor rebounder at that size. Poor rebounder. 7 feet tall, 6 rebounds a game. That's a poor rebounder. I've talked about this before. Dr. J was a much greater rebounder. Look at Dr. J's offensive rebounding numbers, guys. Look at the prowess of this man on offensive boards. The dude was getting up there hustling for those rebounds. Not Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant don't get no hustle rebounds. There's a lot of flat-footed rebounds standing around his weak, soft era. Dr. J was battling down low with legit big men for rebounds. So he's a greater rebounder than Kevin Durant easily. Not even close. Not even debatable. Defense. Once again, not debatable. Dr. J's a greater defender than Kevin Durant easily. He's a better on-ball defender. He's a better shot blocker than Kevin Durant easily. He creates more steals than Kevin Durant. So once again, he's a better team defender. He's more consistent on defense than Kevin Durant was. Yeah, Kevin Durant might have been good or solid on defense on Golden State when he was front running those years. But where was he all the other years? In OKC. Where was he in Brooklyn? Where is he in Phoenix? He don't play no defense like that. Standing around, just shooting the ball. That's what Kevin Durant does, man. He's an offensive-minded player. Dr. J was a two-way player, guys. That people don't know. This guy doesn't know the history of the game. He don't know Dr. J. One of the elite shot blockers at that position. He might be the best shot blocking small forward in the history of the game. So once again, that's not Kevin Durant. Nowhere near that. Like I said, Dr. J was a much better defender. When you include defense and rebounding, guys, they go hand in hand. Dr. J hands down all day. We talk about the intangibles. Once again, it's Dr. J all day intangibles. Leadership, heart, grit, toughness, honor, class, integrity, respect. All those things go to Dr. J, man. Don't no respect Kevin Durant. You respect those 2 titles? Nope. I don't respect Kevin Durant's MVP. I don't respect Kevin Durant flopping around and bouncing around to all these teams, requesting trades out of Brooklyn, even though he was supposed to go there and lead them. The dude's a straight clown, man, to me. Kevin Durant's a punk, a straight punk to me. Like I said, he doesn't come across like a grown man. He's very sensitive. right? Always crying and moaning about something, calling out the fans all the time, going back and forth, telling us that we ain't nothing, our opinions don't matter. This is Kevin Durant, guys. How could you respect someone like that? How could you get behind someone like Kevin Durant? All the Kevin Durant fans, I ask you, this dude looks down on you. He don't respect the people, the commoners. Once again, these players today have no respect for the fans. No respect. When Dr. J played, they respected fans. This is why Dr. J used to go out to the Rucker Park and put on a show, man. On a show. Once again, and let's think about the offensive side of the ball here. People be like, oh, Kevin Durant's a much greater offensive player. Yeah, Kevin Durant's a better shooter than Dr. J. But to me, Dr. J, like the guy said, was a better dunker. He's a better finisher at the rim. Whether it's dunking or layups, give me Dr. J. Give me Dr. J around the paint over Kevin Durant. To me, was just a greater finisher, guys. Yes, Kevin Durant has a jump shot over Dr. J, no doubt. That's literally one aspect of the game, guys. That's literally the only aspect that he did better than Dr. J. Don't talk to me about dribbling the ball or hanging the ball. Kevin Durant can't dribble or handle the ball. In this era, he could dribble. In that era, he wouldn't be able to dribble, guys. And those are the facts. That's why he got exposed against the Boston Celtics that season in the playoffs. Couldn't even get the ball up the court. With them long, lanky legs and long arms, he get ripped all day in the 80s, man. So once again, give me Dr. J all day, every day over Kevin Durant. It's not even close to me, guys. Not even close. But this guy just said that Dr. J is a better dunker than Kevin Durant. You exposed yourself. Thank you very much for exposing yourself. Let's go to the next one. I know it's going a little long. Now, this is from the video that I did about LeBron James and that fan, a LeBron James fan, saying that LeBron James was always the Batman. And I called out certain times, and I gave a bunch of examples of LeBron James not being Batman, right? And I've talked about the mentality of LeBron James was a Robin mentality, even though he got the Batman hype. He was Robin mentally. And I gave an example about Kyrie Irving making the shot in Game 7 at the end of the 2016 Finals, and how they drew up the play originally. It was supposed to go to LeBron James, but he deferred to Kyrie Irving. And this was one of the comments I got. You made sense up until the Kyrie Irving part. Being a Batman also involves knowing when to take over and when to defer. Robin saved Batman sometimes too. And yes, that may be true. Robin did save Batman. That's why he was a sidekick. This is why they were a dynamic duo, right? Batman and Robin. However, I've told this person the mentality of Batman never changed. He was always Batman mentally. It never changed. And that's what I was alluding to during that Kyrie Irving part, that he says that he was with me until the Kyrie Irving part. I hate when people say that. That I was with you until you... Shut up. Just shut up. Either you're with me or you're against me. Because I got the facts for you guys, and you know that. So when he says that Batman also involves, knowing when to take over and when to defer. Yes, that's absolutely true. We've talked about it many times on this channel. The great players, the all-time great players. This is how you make your teammates better. You involve your teammates, right? You help them help you by deferring to them from time to time, from situation to situation, for allowing them to play a role and to do that role, right? To have a job and to be successful at it. So absolutely, great players are often deferring. Michael Jordan deferred many times. He played the triangle. It's called deferring. But the mentality should always remain. Larry Bird was always Larry Bird. Magic Johnson was always Magic Johnson, right? Bill Russell was always Bill Russell. Tim Duncan was always Tim Duncan. Kobe was always Kobe. Michael Jordan was always Michael Jordan. LeBron James is not always LeBron James. So what I'm talking about when we talk about the Kyrie Irving stuff, at the end of games, LeBron James mentally shrinks. He changes mentally. This is why he'll have 51 points in 2018 Game 1, but then at the end of the game, he'll pass the ball to George Hill. For what? Why do you do that? Because the mentality changed. This is what we're alluding to, right? LeBron James will drive the lane all game long. All game long, he'll drive the lane hard, force contact, bang into people, right? And then the last couple of minutes, his team is down, the mentality changes. Now, all of a sudden, he don't want to bang into guys. He don't want to drive the lane. Because why? He's scared to go to the free throw line. So the mentality changed. He was not being Batman. He was being Robin mentally. This is what I'm always alluding to, guys. That's the problem with LeBron James. That's the inconsistent play. So when this person says, knowing when to defer, absolutely. But your mentality should never change. It should remain. And LeBron James was scared of the moment. This is why he wanted Kyrie Irving to shoot it. This is why he stood in the corner. Remember, LeBron James, the Cleveland Cavaliers, the Golden State Warriors, no one could score in the last, 2-3 minutes? No one scored. The game was tied up. LeBron James couldn't score. No one could score. And when they drew up the play, he didn't want it. He deferred to the real closer on the team, Kyrie Irving. That would never be Michael Jordan. They would never say, hey, we're going to draw up the play for you, Mike. And then Michael Jordan turn around and say, no, give it to Scotty. It would never happen. Because the mentality. And everyone on the team knew Michael Jordan's that dude. The Cleveland Cavaliers players, the team, they knew Kyrie Irving was that dude, not LeBron James. And LeBron James knew it. That's the difference. Let's go to the next one here. I know it's running long, man. I'm real long. But this is what we do. Now, let's see here. I got a bunch of comments here, man. I don't want to go too long with this. Let's do this one. While I feel Jordan is the GOAT, see, he had to preface this statement, so you know it's going to be some BS after they say something like that. Video commentary like this is the reason people use 1 and 9 against MJ. Jordan didn't give anybody a role. Phil Jackson gave the players a role, including Jordan. Now, this was off the video I just did the other day that I said LeBron James gave players blame. Michael Jordan gave them a role, right? And the video pretty much speaks for itself, and that's why this fool doesn't make any sense when he says this. And I told this clown, dude, you sound ridiculous. Once again, you guys are a bunch of goofs, man. He says, why do I feel Jordan's a GOAT? Whenever, like I said, if you just start your statement off with some nonsense like that, then I know you're a LeBron James fan trying to disguise yourself as a Michael Jordan supporter or someone, I think Michael Jordan's a GOAT. Video commentary like this is the reason people use 1 and 9 against MJ. Now, when he says the reason that people use 1 and 9 against MJ, no, it's not people. LeBron James fans use 1 and 9. No real basketball fan worth a damn, no real sports fan worth a damn ever used 1 and 9 without Pippen against Michael Jordan. No one ever did this. This is what we're talking about. Only those soft, weird LeBron James fans use 1 and 9 without Pippen. And this is how I know you're a LeBron James fan trying to disguise yourself as a basketball fan or a Michael Jordan supporter. Because no one uses the 1 and 9 without Pippen except for LeBron James fans. So right there, you expose yourself when you say this is the reason why people use it. No, people don't use it. LeBron James fans use it. Guys like Nick Wright use it. Because once again, a 1 and 9 without Pippen is a narrative. It's a false narrative that they're trying to create. That's all that is. No one ever talked about that before. The LeBron James fans, right? Jordan didn't give anybody a role. See, once again, these guys, they hear what they want to hear, but they're not listening to what I'm saying. So when he says that MJ didn't give anybody a role, Phil Jackson gave the players a role. No, I told you guys, Phil Jackson brought in the triangle offense. It's not even his. People act like Phil Jackson invented this offense. He's so great, he invented it. He didn't invent this. It's not his. Tex Winter brought this in to the Chicago Bulls organization. It's not even Tex Winters. He did not originate the triangle offense, but he introduced it to Phil Jackson, and then Phil Jackson introduced it to the Chicago Bulls when he came as a head coach during the 1989-1990 season. But when I talk about Michael Jordan gave his teammates a role, once again, these guys, they're missing the point here. It's Michael Jordan that was the enforcer. It was Michael Jordan that was pushing his teammates in practice. It was Michael Jordan who allowed them to have that role. If Michael Jordan didn't want to play the triangle offense, guys, then guess what? He wouldn't play the triangle offense. If Michael Jordan wanted to be like a LeBron James and dominate the basketball and demand trades and demand all this stuff, Phil Jackson would have been out of there. He would have been out of there. He would not have allowed Phil Jackson to even bring in a triangle offense to implement that. So when I say that Michael Jordan gave them a role, he allowed Phil Jackson to bring that in. That's up to Michael Jordan. He was the star player. He was the guy. He was an MVP winner, a Defensive Player of the Year award winner before Phil Jackson even came to the Bulls as the head coach. He was one of the great two-way players in the league. That's Michael Jordan, guys, before Phil Jackson was the head coach. So let's not act like Michael Jordan was floundering around and the Bulls were mired in mediocrity. Remember, the Bulls went to the Eastern Conference Finals, guys, the year before Phil Jackson came as the head coach. Without the triangle, without it, they were in the Eastern Conference Finals, and they were actually the only team to beat the Pistons that year in the postseason. The only team without the triangle. Once again, this goes to Michael Jordan's overall game, his coaching ability, and his impact on the teammates around him, giving them those roles. So once again, when Phil Jackson comes in 1990, it's up to Michael Jordan to what? Sacrifice, be coachable, allow Phil Jackson to bring that in and buy into the system, guys. It's Michael Jordan's a leader. Everyone's following him. If Michael Jordan don't listen to Phil Jackson or buy into the system, or once again, allow these guys to have those roles, then it's not going to happen, guys. Everyone keeps trying to give Phil Jackson all this credit, and Phil Jackson deserves a lot of credit. He's a great coach. He's a great guy to deal with personalities, right? He does that Zen stuff. He gets people on the same page, right? He's great at galvanizing the players. We talk about X's and O's. That's not his strong point, though. So those are the facts. And we talk about the leadership. We talk about the enforcement. It's Michael Jordan, guys. He was the one they were scared of. But Michael Jordan was the guy. It's Michael Jordan, guys. Once again, Phil Jackson brought the triangle offense to the New York Knicks, guys, and nothing happened. Nothing happened. Right? So let's not take away from Michael Jordan's greatness to big up, once again, Phil Jackson. And this guy doesn't make any sense when you say Phil Jackson gave them the roles. Phil Jackson brought the offense in, right? He brought the triangle in, right? And it was Michael Jordan, though, guys. It was up to Michael Jordan. It's always up to him. This is what we're alluding to with these players. You have a lot of these great players. What are they doing now? They don't want to play in the system. They don't want to play for a head coach. They want to request trades, or they want the coach fired. That wasn't Michael Jordan. As the leader, it was up to Michael Jordan. He bought in, and once again, he sacrificed for a Phil Jackson. So, I mean, as you guys can see, these comments don't make any sense. They're not educating us. You have one guy that thinks that Dr. J can only dunk the basketball. That's all he does. Like I said, you have this guy trying to give Phil Jackson all the credit for Michael Jordan pushing his teammates in practice and allowing them to be successful in their roles, helping them help him. They want to give all that to Phil Jackson. The same thing with Scottie Pippen. Oh, this is why people use the 1-9 against Michael Jordan. No, they don't. People don't. Only you goofballs do, because you guys don't know the history of the game. And you refuse to give any context. No context. I'm giving you guys context here. I'm giving you guys the perspective here. You got the people with the Gilbert Arenas. Oh, Gilbert Arenas. And you want to go on this show. You guys are a joke, man. These LeBron James fans say weird things. And once again, you guys know the deal, man. These are the facts. Part 29. Thank you, guys. I know it's been really long. But this is what happens with these guys. And once again, we're laughing at you guys. We're not laughing with you. So please do us all a favor. If you want to keep leaving comments, please keep leaving the comments, because it allows me to continue to do this series. But I challenge you guys. Put your face on camera, make a video, and call me out in the video. I dare you. You can't do it. You guys just keep crying in my comment section. I go to these guys' channels. They've been on YouTube for 10 years. No videos. But they got over 100 comments on my channel, on the next guy's channel, on this guy's channel. They're everywhere. How do you have so much time to watch all these other channels, follow all these other videos, make all these comments, but you don't have time to do a 5-minute video to talk and expose me or the next person, or call us out, or talk about LeBron James or Michael Jordan? You can't do it. You guys can't do what I do. There's no one doing what I do on YouTube. Once again, there's not taking away from any other YouTubers out there, because once again, I was inspired by other YouTubers, and you guys know that. But once again, I'm one of the only guys that I've seen doing this, speaking for 20, 30 minutes straight on a video, sitting in front of the camera, on camera, guys. I'm not hiding behind a screen. You see me. You know who I am. That's yelling the way that I'm talking the way that I'm talking. On camera, no curses. For 20, 30 minutes straight, no editing, no pre-recording, no writing things down, no stuttering, none of this stuff. Not talking in circles. I'm giving you guys the facts, man, based off of the perspective of someone who grew up watching this stuff. I know the game, guys, and you know I know the game. And that's not to big myself up. That's to let you guys know the deal, man, that I'm being honest with you guys. I have nothing to gain here by lying. I don't have to lie about Michael Jordan or the era I grew up watching. But for some reason, they got to continue to lie about Michael Jordan and the era to make these guys look good. That exposes them. You guys know what to do on this channel, man. All right? What I'm doing here, it takes a lot of effort, guys. If you can tell, my voice gets jacked up sometimes doing this. But this is who I am. And I'm going to continue to do this. And I want to thank you guys for all the support, man. You guys give me the energy to keep coming back and doing this stuff and dealing with these fools. You guys know the deal, man. Real recognize real. We must continue to stand up. I'll catch you guys on the next one.